Well, whether you love or hate social media, it's hard to resist those cute little animal videos. And our next guest is the one responsible for all of that cuteness. So please welcome Shana Cohen, live video manager at the Dodo, a website dedicated to animal content. Shana, we know the Dodo sees over 1.5 billion video views a month. What type of animal content does so well and gets so many people watching these?
It's everything. We do everything from fun dog and cat content to advocacy pieces on animal welfare, ranging from every animal, baby seals, elephants, dolphins, and tai chi. It all does well.
Would you consider yourself a news platform or more of like an entertainment sort of just in special interest kind of platform?
We're a little bit of both. So we're a media company that's for animal lovers, and we focus on the emotional connection between animal and people and strive for deeper engagement in our stories. And our goal is to reach everybody from the pet lover to the strong animal advocate and make it easy for them to get involved. So whether that's watching a video, liking, commenting, sharing to raise awareness, to signing a petition, donating, adopting a dog, or other calls to action.
Is there a way to keep growing the brand? I mean, at what point do you know whether or not you've sort of hit a peak and it's going to plateau from there? Are there more people that can get hooked on this content that aren't already hooked on it?
I think that there's tons of people. I mean, we have a really large audience. We have over 10 million followers on Facebook, and as you said, over 1.5 billion video views a month, and that's steadily growing. I think that there are a ton of other places we can tap into, and we're just getting started.
What's the easiest animal to film, like live? Like, are there just more like docile creatures that are just maybe a little bit easier than others?
So we film everything on live, but it's always easy when we film some cute little puppies or kittens sleeping, because it's easy to get around them.
Everyone loves that.
We do everything from weekly tortoise videos, fun little puppies, bobcats,
Is
lions.
there an animal that always draws the views? Like, you know that if you put up like this kind of video about this kind of animal, you're gonna get the views.
So for live specifically, any kind of really cute puppies or an adorable senior, maybe getting some water therapy, those always do really well. And then really unusual things like seeing a lion in a sanctuary.
How are you planning, or how are you rather, monetizing the content? How will that evolve? Of course, we know Facebook deciding to roll out these mid-roll ads as another option for advertising for some of these partners.
Yep. So we are tapping into that, and we're sort of just getting started in branded content. We've done a few experiments with The Secret Life of Pets and Rover, and we're just getting started. So that's a lot more to come there, a lot more growth in branded content and branded videos.
We saw Purina having a lot of success on BuzzFeed when they started doing their cat videos and things like that. Is that sort of where you want to go with branded content?
Yeah, I think that there's, we're finding our voice and finding the right audience, so there's a lot of growth potential there.
And two, I mean, when it comes to some of these videos, I wonder if the animals, of course, it's trying in some way too to, I'm sure, stand up for animal rights and make sure that people are aware of protecting animals and whatnot. There's never any concern about filming the animals as they actually are?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we create content that's engaging and hopeful and makes people feel like they can get involved however they want. And we try to make our content feel relatable to everybody.
Why video and not also just having a lot more text as well? Why
We do both.
Right, but I'm saying like in terms of like what generates the traffic.
Oh.
Is it, yeah.
It's actually both. We have a lot of really strong written pieces that create a lot of engagement and awareness, as well as our videos.
And how do you balance that? As a lot of media companies are struggling to find the right mix of trying to push themselves to be video first if they were actually print first, and vice versa. And then just thinking about the explosion of all the new platforms out these days with Snapchat launching a lot of these Discover platforms for media companies. Do you want to get into that? Instagram has live now. Periscope wants to go live. Facebook wants to go live. So how do you think about the distribution strategy?
So we actually have pretty strong platforms everywhere, and we actually are one of the Discover channels. We're the only animal first Discover channel, and we have a really high completion rate and swipe up rate, so people are sticking around. They're really interested in what we're doing. And we find the right balance between what we think would be a stronger written piece and what's a more visually compelling video.
So is there a way, I mean, within or even beyond Discover, for Snapchat to create I guess, more original content for that platform, and what might that look like and be different from what you're already providing?
So we're already doing that. I mean, we do original content and work through our live platforms to create great content for Snapchat as well.
What are you most excited about right now at the Dodo that you're working on?
Oh, everything.
Okay, well, give us maybe the top
That's
two.
a hard question.
Yeah.
So it's really fun to work on live content and to start bridging out between Instagram Live and YouTube Live and Facebook Live, and it's exciting to see where that can go, because I think that you're sort of just scratching the surface there.
I mean, we were all about live here, so we totally get it, but sometimes it can feel like exhausting, right? Because we want to get audiences on all the platforms, but then it's like, well, we got to do the show, we got to do Facebook sometimes we do it on Snapchat. So how do you juggle your time?
Kind of focus on where you think the content will make the most sense and where you find the most compelling stories, and then you parse it out between the different channels. I mean, we have people dedicated to our video channels, people dedicated to Snapchat, dedicated to live, and we all work together to make sure that the content fits correctly in each channel.
People tuning in, watching April, the giraffe, getting ready to give birth, and we've seen some ads baked into this live feed. Are you for that, against that? Does it not matter?
For that, the ads?
The ad placement, yes, within the live feed.
I think that there's a place for that, and I think that it can work in certain situations.
A lot of people watching that video, waiting for it to happen.
No, and you had some
time.
you got some moms putting on giraffe masks. Have you seen those videos where like pregnant mothers are like, oh, those videos are great.
That's amazing.
So going back to kind of filming the animals though, you know, is there a strategy there as well? Because animals are different, they're unpredictable. Do you have any like really interesting stories about videos that have gone totally wrong? Or that's, I don't know, or something that maybe, hopefully no one got injured, but something that an animal did that you didn't expect?
So we kind of go into every live video knowing that the animals are unpredictable, and we try to film them from their point of view. So I wouldn't say anything necessarily goes wrong, but we sort of follow them and let them lead the videos, which is the most fun part about
Have you used
going
spectacles yet to film anything?
I have not.
Or put spectacles on an animal and have them like press it and like just have them go somewhere?
Not yet, but we've thought about doing some live videos from their point of view and hoping to do some 360 live videos, which would be really cool.
We can't get enough of these videos. We could just play them all day long. Shana Cohen, live video manager at the Dodo. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.